Is it hard to access affordable, healthy food? Then listen carefully. Daryl Addison, an African-American inventor, has patented a process for growing food on demand. He called it Torpedo Pot. Torpedo Pot is a fully automated flower pot that gives you control over your plant's environment. All you do is add soil, seeds, and plants to the flower pot and watch it grow. Yes, Torpedo Pot grows the rest. Visit www.torpedopot.com.
Peace, family. I'm your sister with the curly braids, Vicki Dillon. I'm so pleased to be a contributor here on the worldwide network of African Diaspora News Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to give us a big thumbs up, and share this broadcast. We ask that you do that because it makes it more likely that other folk will know that we're here. How many of you all know that we're dealing with white corporate media conglomerates that have multi-billion-dollar budgets to market and to get their message out? But how many of you all know that in this season, power is coming from the ground up, the Black grassroots, what I call #BGR. And it's our Black unified voice that's making us powerful, and the counter voice, the counterculture to the prevalent oppressive class. We're winning, and it is our season now. I want you to listen to this very interesting story, family, that's coming out of KLBK right now, News 6. And it says, man charged with murder and killing of officer on first shift. This is out of Georgia. A man accused of gunning down a Georgia police officer during his first shift with the department ambushed him in retaliation for the officer's arrest of an associate hours earlier. Allegedly, family. Keep in mind that when the white supremacists put out news, they always tend to mess up facts or selectively leave out important facts. But just listen to what's being said so far. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation said 43-year-old Damian Anthony Ferguson has been charged with murder in the shooting death of Officer Dylan Harrison, somebody say Dylan, outside the Alamo Police Department early Saturday. It says on Friday afternoon, Harrison approached a driver in the parking lot of Circle K convenience store across from the police department after he observed a traffic violation, authorities said. The driver refused to identify himself, and the interaction escalated when the man pushed Harrison. Harrison used his taser, arrested the man, took him to jail, authorities said. It's believed that the ambush-style attack on Officer Harris was retaliation for the incident and arrest of the man. The Bureau said in a statement on Sunday evening they did not identify the man, speaking at a press conference Sunday. I have never experienced, according to his police chief, Karen Zanders, said, I never experienced the grief that I felt since Officer Dylan Harrison's life was taken in our small, quiet town. His life was taken from him by simply doing his job. Family, let me tell you something. First of all, we're going to wait for more facts to come out before we make a more conclusive and educated guess. But the facts that we know now, what's called facts now, the information we're getting now, somebody said we need to let all the facts come in before we need to hear from the brother first. And if it is true that the brother retaliated because of the mistreatment and the racism his friend experienced, all I know is that there's a time that's coming where Black folks are tired. Black folks are not doing the Jim Crow South civil disobedience, nonviolence approach. You all know I'm very careful and very responsible in my commentary. I do not teach Black people to be violators of the law, to be aggressive. But I'm saying, beloved, when you go to the law for justice, and those who are supposed to protect and serve you are the true gangsters, the true violators of the law, your lawmakers are your lawbreakers. Black folks are going to get exhausted, some of them, and say, what do you want Black folks to do when you are refusing to give justice and when you use your badge and your robe under color of law to break the law? You know, Minister Farrakhan said something years ago in a lecture that I heard. He said that when, and I'm paraphrasing, when you subject our people to long bouts of injustice, you cause there to be an imbalance of the mind. See, we were created in righteousness. So when you're in a world that's persistently unjust, unrighteous, violent, and off balance and out of harmony, you cause dissonance. It's up to the white supremacists and the oppressive class to change your ways. Talk black to me. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's Brief War Briefing. Family, make sure that you check out the story. Follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. Be sure, family, to join my absolutely amazing, life-changing webinar. I'm getting ready to drop some DNA codes that I received directly from a supernatural source. And things were confirmed later. If you're not somebody that believes in the power of spirituality, this isn't for you. Don't mock it, just hush and skip over this section. But for those of you that know that there's got to be more than what you're experiencing in your life, for those of you that know that you're more than what meets the eye and you want to know, have that knowledge, and you want to be activated in it so that you can experience real world effects, this is for you. This is for an exclusive called selected group. If that's you, don't you dare miss my royal ancestors bloodline messenger code webinar that I'm going to be dropping. 2 hours exclusive just for a VIP group. Go to my website at MissVickyTV.com and purchase your link today. MissVickyTV.com. That's MissVickiTV.com. The link will be somewhere below. I can't wait to see you there. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Living in America as a black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a black American person, you must understand this system because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism, the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.